Welcome to Video Culinary. Today my grandma and I are going to make a Black Forest cake. Black Forest cake is one of the best known and most popular German cakes. It is incredibly delicious and impressive. Lightly coat a 26 or 28 cm cake pan with butter and line with parchment paper. Make the chocolate sponge. Combine 7 eggs, 7 egg yolks, 450 grams of sugar and 10 grams of vanilla sugar in a bowl. Set over simmering water and whisk constantly until the mixture reaches 45 degrees Celsius. Remove from the heat, transfer to the mixer and whip on high speed using the whip attachment until light and fluffy. Whip for another 10 minutes on medium speed. Mix 350 grams of flour and 70 grams of cocoa powder. Sift into the egg mixture in 3 batches, folding gently. Melt 150 grams of butter. Temper some of the batter into the butter and fold the mixture into the cake batter. Fill the cake pan with the batter and bake at a 180 degrees Celsius oven for 40 minutes. Turn the oven off and leave the cake inside for another 10 minutes. An inserted skewer should come out clean. Cool the cake in the pan for a few minutes. Unmold, remove the parchment paper, transfer to a rack or a wooden board and cool for a few hours. Make the chocolate whipped cream. Bring 500 milliliters of heavy cream to simmer. Pour over 300 grams of chocolate, let stand for a minute and stir until the chocolate melts and is smooth. Cover and refrigerate for a few hours or overnight. Make the cherry filling. Drain a jar of cherries weighing 650 grams. To make slurry, mix 40 grams of starch with 40 milliliters of the cherry juice. Combine the remaining cherry juice with 300 grams of sugar and bring to boil. Slowly whisk the slurry into the boiling mixture and boil for a few minutes, stirring frequently. Turn off the heat and mix in the drained cherries. Cool completely. Make the Kirsch simple syrup. Combine 150 grams of sugar and 150 milliliters of water in a saucepot. Stir, bring to boil, and remove from the heat. Cool and add 100 milliliters of Kirsch liqueur or rum. Whip 500 milliliters of heavy cream with 100 grams of sugar on high speed until stiff peaks form. Transfer the chocolate ganache to the mixing bowl and whip the ganache using the whip attachment until medium peaks form. The ganache whips very quickly. Assemble the Black Forest cake. Trim any uneven areas from the top of the chocolate sponge. Slice into 3 even layers using a serrated knife. Moisten the first layer with 1/3 of the kirsch syrup. Use a pastry bag fitted with a round tip to pipe 3 equally distanced rings of whipped cream. Fill the gap between the whipped cream with a cherry filling. Place a second layer of sponge, moisten with 1/3 of the kirsch syrup and evenly spread 3/4 of the whipped chocolate cream. Place the third chocolate sponge layer flat side up, moisten with the remaining kirsch syrup. Spread the remaining whipped chocolate cream over the top layer. Finish the sides of the cake with the remaining whipped cream overlapping the top layer. Garnish with chocolate shavings. Use a pastry bag fitted with a round tip and pipe domes of whipped cream. Garnish each with a cherry. We garnish the cake with a chocolate tree. You will find a chocolate tree recipe on our website VideoCulinary.com in the Decorating Cakes and Pastries section. Refrigerate the cake for a few hours. Remove the cake from the fridge an hour or 2 before serving. Enjoy it with a cup of tea or coffee. Please visit our website VideoCulinary.com for a tiramisu cake recipe and other delicious, easy-to-follow, detailed recipes. Thank you so much for joining us today.